guys. I am checking trail cameras, and I've got setting one up in a different area, and I got to walk around a little bit and look. This is a new stand that I put up. Me and Rosie will probably be setting in this one. But I checked a couple of cameras already, and I keep hearing what sounds like talking off in the distance, that weird somewhat Asian sound. And so I run back up to the house. I'm on the four-wheeler. I wasn't going to be out here but just a minute or two, but I was only going to move one camera, and then once I got out there, I got sidetracked and decided to check a couple other cameras. And anyhow, here I am. Started hearing stuff and decided to go back and grab my camera bag just in case. Today's just one of those days that feels really weird, very strange out here. And again, I don't have my snake boots on. I got my ACDSAF boots. These are the brown ones. They are just, they're pretty nasty. They need to be cleaned. And boy, these things are comfortable. Got a camera right over here. I put a mineral bed out right there, and they've cleaned it up. And I had some corn out here. Looks like they cleaned it out too. Just trying to get a feel of what type of deer are in this area. This is a trail right here. Goes through there, and there's a small one that goes right there. The big trail comes right over there. And I checked the camera that's out at the road, or out at the foot of that trail, and we do have deer on it. This is a camera that Chris had given me. So I'm trying to, there it is. Did I turn it off? Oh, now it's off. Okay. That's why it's blinking all crazy. This one, the camera, my iPhone has a hard time reading this card. So I have to use a different card reader. I have to use this one. This is, it's just got that Real Trees logo on it, but it is a generic card reader. You can get them with Wild Game Innovations. There's multiple different companies that will order these. They're really cheap, and then they'll have their logos put on them. Okay, this is K-Disc. I'm gonna allow it. Let's see if we got anything on it. Yep, we got deer on it already. August 5th. August 8th, that was this morning. Got a few deer. July 26th, 25th. Okay, I guess I'm going to try to see if it's going to allow me to save them. Under recents, paste them here. Oh, it's not going to copy. That figures. Oh, come on now. It's that burn thing. Select all. Save the photo album. And it's not saving them. Well, I'll go back and watch them, see if it'll play them. May not even play them. that camera. It's one of them cheap Tasco cameras from Walmart. I think they're about $29 now. But it was given to me. It's not even going to open them. Nope. This dad burn thing. Yeah, it's not even responding. Me. Yep. Not saving them either. I've got to open it back up. Let's try it again. I really dislike trail cameras that do that. It does not feel very, doesn't feel very good over here. DCIM. Let's see if I can get one to save. Camera roll. Let's put it under my recents folder. Paste it. And it failed. See if it'll let me watch it now. It is not going to let me watch it either. Gee whiz. Failed to download the files. Why is that? Well. Alright, you guys stand by a minute. Let me try to figure this out. Alright. I got it. Finally got it. I had to save them to my documents. And then look at him. Got one young buck and a couple of does. And they're coming through right there on that main trail. But that's alright. That is alright. Need to shift this a little more. Gotta turn it right there. I'm gonna turn it some more than that. Whoop, not that much. There we go. Okay, let's put this back in my pocket. Make sure it's powering up. On. There we go. Yeah, that little camera there's. It's alright, it's better than nothing. And it was free, so that makes it even a lot better than nothing. Our ladder stand is right through there. During archery, legally, we can harvest 2 does during archery season. But I'd rather not do that. There's a gopher turtle hole right there. It's a pretty big one. You guys look right here. There's kind of beat down. That's one of the deer trails. This area is really thick with deer. No shortage deer in here. This right here, that's a trail that runs through there. There's a buck that's been using this, and he's got 2 or 3 rubs over there. But it's just a matter of outsmarting him, and I would really like Rosie to get her a good mature buck. Our ladder stands straight ahead. We've got to come in here. We've got to do a little bit of trimming, not much. Just enough. This tree right here produces acorns every year. It's got young acorns on it. So they will be coming through to feed on it. if you can see the little acorns right there, they're starting to form. They're all over it. This whole thing is just full of them. It's like a worm is eating on the leaves too. I'm just trying to get out of this mess. There we go. There's a ladder stand. It's a 2-man ladder stand. It's one of Chris's stands. That one trail, the main trail comes in over there. There's a couple of spots we might get a shot on before they get out there in front of us, but you just got to be on your toes. You can't mess around when they come through because they're not going to give you much time. Alright, we're going to head over to another spot up here. I'm going to go put this camera up that I have on the front of the four-wheeler. And I got to mark an area for our ground line. We're right here on the trail, right here on the road. Putting that camera up. Go on, cricket bug, grasshopper, wherever you are. I may try to drive through here, maybe. We'll see. Yep, sit or third. Okay. Alright. We're gonna go back that way. I'm gonna use a different mount. I'm going to use this screw-in mount right here for this one, because I'm probably going to leave this camera back here if I can find a spot that has good sunlight. This is an area we've been looking at for a while as far as a spot to put up a ground blind or a tree stand. And it's got a pretty heavy concentration of deer coming through here. Just watching for rattlesnakes. So I don't have good snake boots on right now. They are out. This right here is the four-wheeler trail. So let me walk down here and look, because I'm in the wrong spot, I believe. Got a tree marked right over here, unless I've passed it already. I think it's right here. What it is, there's a lot of deer that are coming through, and they're going to the creek. They're crossing down here. But there is a pile of big bucks that are coming through with these deer. This is it right here, this pink ribbon. This is it, okay. This tree right here, every year the bucks come through here, and it is a community scrape. This right here is this white area right there. That's this big old buck scrape. It's all right here. It goes all the way right there. They come through and they beat the tar out of it. The trail goes that direction. That's one of the trails. The other trail, they come in from that way. We put a camera up on it. This right here is also where the bucks dug it out. This is the trail where they leave. They go out right here. And we've been catching some really, really fine bucks coming through right here. But there's no trees that you can actually put a stand in without being in the wide open. So it'll have to be a ground blind. Forward trails right there. Got trails all in here. That makes things a little harder. Maybe not. I just noticed this jumbo pine tree right here. Kind of be in the open right there, but there's a trail right there. There's a four trail. Sorry, deer trail. Not four-legged trail. It is so pretty in here. It's not as hot today. It's, I think it was 93. There's the holly. Oh boy, this area right here is really pretty. Maybe I change plans. I have to put a stand over here. Just looking to make sure I don't want to be on top of that four trail. Ouch. Somewhere right up in here, there's a bunch of buck rubs. This is really open in here. really open. I wish these trees were bigger. Got good cover right here in this big holly right there. And there's a deer trail right here. It's a faint one. Excuse me. Man, this is really pretty. I'm just looking around, you guys. Oh, I know where I'm at. That was a big scrape right here last year. The bucks were scraping right here, but there were a lot of young deer coming here because I had a camera on that pine right there. Oh, and this camera, I found it. Holy cow. That camera's been missing. And I don't have my card reader. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let's see if there's any battery left in it. Go to waiting, test. What's it doing? Trying to see how much battery I have on it. It is a test. This camera. It's not telling me how much battery I got. Photo, 6 megapixel. 30-second delay. This video. 1280 by 720, 30-second delay. And then custom. 61% battery. Wow. Cannot believe that thing is still working. Holy cow. I lost that camera. That is crazy. I can't believe that camera's still here. Well, I'm not putting the camera here. But what I am going to do, I think, that tree is almost big enough for my lock-on stand. One of the lock-ons. Yeah, this is a spot. I need to put a blind in here. All of this right here is deer prints. All this sand beat out. Look at this. There is so much activity. I need to get my card reader. I put them back in the four-wheeler, I think. I did. Shoot. I'm going to go back and get them. Yeah, I don't see any large pines. There's one back over there, but it's there won't be any shots at all from that spot. This right here would have to be a ground blind. Look at the deer trails in here. Wow. That spot right there, I could put a ground blind, I think. And that's a deer trail right through there too. There's a major crossing where they're coming over from the neighbor's property, and it's right through there. Had several deer coming through it last year, and one really fine buck, and then a bunch of little bucks. They're going right through that. I was kind of hoping to put a stand up in there, a blind. There's a fat pine tree right there. decent sized tree. There's a buck scrape right here. Right there, it's a buck scrape from last year. This was the one that was going right in front of that camera over there. I want to go check that camera. Can't believe I found that one. Well, there's only 3 missing now. There's a pile of them missing. A couple were stolen, but there's 3 that I've put out. I don't think they're stolen. I just don't think I remember where I put them. Seems like it'd be really hard to lose a trail camera. When you put out as many trail cameras as I do, it's very easy to lose them. As of right now, I've got probably 15 out. Sorry, you guys, I just want to look right here. That trail's right over there where the deer are coming through. There's somebody's can. Van sausage cans. I was looking at that tree right there. Just leaning too much for a lock-on stand now. Boy, that would be perfect. Next one behind it's in the open, but I mean it's big enough, but it's in the open. Come back and check this camera. This area right here, the deer going right through there, right in front of that camera. I had a different camera over there and it died on me. So I swapped it out with that one that's there now. But I had it on the tree that was right across from that one, right in front of it. I remember placing that camera now. When I came in, my other camera was up, so instead of taking it down and then putting that in place of it, I just put it on the tree right behind it. Got it set and going, and then I grabbed the other one and took it out with me. When I took it out, I deleted the marker for it in my map where I marked it as being there. I deleted that marker. Got a nice tree right there for a lock on. If you guys are new to hunting and you're wanting to have a successful hunt to start your hunting season off right, I would highly recommend getting a ground blind. And your tip for success in a ground blind, you want to put it in some brush, like that holly right there, that Yopon holly. Put your blind like up in that stuff, and then whatever limbs that you have to cut so that you have shooting windows, lay those limbs against the sides of your blind and on top of it, cover it so that the outline is not visible. And once you do that, you'll have deer walk right up and look in the windows at you, trying to figure out what you are. And it's hard not to laugh when you get a doe walking up, poking her head in, because she'll make all kinds of, she'll blow at you and stomp her foot and just act a fool. But it's hard not to start giggling when that happens. All right, now we're back on the floor trail right here. Go over here to our tree. down here to the floor. Let me go check that camera back there. There's deer trails all over, deer tracks all over. Alrighty, I got my card readers. Yep, I got my card readers. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna go back and check the that camera that's back there, the one that I found a minute ago. The wind's blowing pretty hard now. Getting a little hard to hear if anything's coming around me. There's a bird that keeps making a very, almost like a scream when he's going off. It's not super loud, but it keeps catching me off guard. I keep hearing it. If you wonder why I'm looking that way, it's that bird. But anyhow, I'm going to put the camera, your point of view will be right here, and we're going to go back in there to where that camera's at, and we're going to see what's on it. Hopefully we got something, got some good deer or something on it, but we'll find out. Let's get loaded up and go. Okay. Today's got a really creepy, it just feels strange in here today, which it normally feels kind of strange anyway out here, so that's nothing new. Just I don't know, maybe I'm just tuned into it a little more today. I don't understand how all that stuff goes. Well, that's a beat out deer trail right there. I don't know if you guys can tilt the camera. You can see all the tracks. A lot of tracks in here. I'm gonna find a spot in here somewhere to put that that ground blind. Got a couple of them that I need to put up. Just gotta find a spot for it. Not sure. I can get a spot that's under bushes somewhere, to where we can kind of camouflage it. And if we put it in something like that, where you don't cut the limbs, you just kind of lift them up, put the blind up underneath it. Yeah, boy, it does feel, feels very strange in here. Yeah, feels off for sure. I'm have to pull my map up, I think, to this forward trail. No, we don't go to the trail. We got to go back to the left. We're gonna have to go this way, I think. Oh, another spider web. Oh, jeez. Stand by, you guys. I'll have to catch that in a minute. I know what that call is. I'll call him back in a minute. Okay, we can go down the forward trail, I guess, and cut in. It would probably be a little easier. We'll go this way. Because this trail, it goes right past where that blind is. The scrape on the ground, I mean, it goes literally right beside it. Heard a pretty loud limb snap, limb break. Wind, I would assume. Got a spot. That looks like a trail right there, doesn't it? Like a 4-wheeler trail. It's not, but it looks like one. I've got a really bad feeling right now. I gotta feel like I'm being watched or being followed. I'm gonna go up in here. Boy, that came over me fast. That's a bad feeling. I don't like that. See if we can find this camera real quick. That was loud. I'm freaking myself out. I'm sorry. I'm not meaning to do that. This right here is a buck scrape too. From last year. That I have not seen that one before. That's a new one. Oh, he's got a trail right there. He's got a really worn trail right there. Oh, this is close to where that camera's at too. Here's the trail right here. Look at that. There's another one. Another trail coming in. Well, there's a lot of trails right here. There's the holly tree. I considered putting a blind under it, but now that I see there's trails that close to it, I'm not going to do that. I am getting creeped out. We're right here on the camera. I'm going to check this memory card and get out of here. 'Cause now it's just an overwhelming feeling that I'm being watched or being followed is what it feels like. And I don't like that at all. Okay. Guys, I'm going to move the camera. I've got my, if I can get it out of my pocket. And I'm going to set it up to watch behind me. I got my mount right here. I can put it on. So give me just a second. I am going to position this. I don't know where. I need to get it to where it'll watch behind me. It's got to be something I can connect it to close. I can put it, I'll just put it right here. Stand by. It's the best I can do at the moment. Just keep an eye on behind me, please. And let me know if I don't see something in editing, maybe you guys did. Please let me know if y'all do find anything. I've got eyes on me bad right now. I'm getting deer. on the camera for sure. I'm not going to go back very far. I'm in July, got a lot of looks like I rode the 4 through here. Sneeze. That's going to take a few minutes to transfer those files. So I'm just going to back up right here beside the camera and try to watch. I'm going to turn this a little bit so you guys can see back that direction too. It's going to be loud. I apologize for that. I don't know if... Yeah. Tip it back a little bit. The direction I'm feeling that pressure is right through there. The direction I'm pointing with my hand, right through there. That's where it's coming from. That's also the direction of the 4-wheeler. Come on. Jeez. Got 23 more to go. I'll put the memory card back in the camera and we'll get out of here as soon as it's done. We got 19 remaining. All right, let me move the camera back. Put this back in my pocket. It'll go. Oh, please get in there. Okay. Turn this to test. Some custom waiting. All right, it's counting down. Gives you 30 seconds to get going. All right. I'm not going that way because that pressure sensation is that's where I'm feeling it. We're gonna go up this way. Sort of going away from the 4 right now, but we've got a pile of coyotes on the property, and it may be coyotes watching me. There's a heavy deer trail right here. Really worn out deer trail. Goes right up through there, and there's one right here. I've got a camera over here though when you're crossing through. sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm on the deer trail. This is it right here. Beat down little stripe, you see. We're walking on the deer trail right now. Right here. Look up there. I've got that trail continues right through there. I put some corn out for them. I got a camera right up there on that tree. I would take the time to walk up and show it to you, but I'm going to the 4-wheeler. This is the new trail. We got to be able to get around the perimeter of the property for hunting season to keep people out. That feeling of having eyes on me is really intense right now. And it feels like it's everything on the left side. It feels like it's coming from all out here. That wasn't a bird. Oh, my heart is pounding. Just trying to stay calm. It's just an animal. Just a coyote. We're not far from the 4-wheeler. I don't know why I'm freaking out this bad. It's nowhere near sundown. So there's no reason for me to be this scared, this jacked up right now, but I am. I'm so nervous, I'm sweating really bad. I've been sweating, but just my blood pressure's amped up real high. I feel a lot better when I get on the 4-wheeler and get moving. Alright, that was up here toward where we're going. Okay, I'm going to try to keep the camera turned. It's a little hard. I've got it on a chest mount. So I'm pulling at it with my hand to kind of keep it aimed to the side a little bit. I don't know what that is. It reminded me of when I heard it that time. If you ever catch a fish and you take it off the hook and throw it in the tall grass, ooh, the sound it makes is flipping in the grass. That's what that reminded me of. I'm getting a headache. Scaring myself. Alright guys, I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to get on the 4-wheeler. I'm going to the house. I don't like being scared like that, but I'll throw up some clips that we got from the trail camera today. Maybe there'll be something you'll find interesting in it. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. I love y'all. God bless you. Be kind and be safe in all you do. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.